I had a wonderful role model when I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and that was my mom, who was diagnosed in 2005. I was diagnosed in 2008, and the hardest thing of my journey was calling my parents. I lived in Georgia at the time. One of my sisters lived there also. Was calling my baby sister, who lived down here with my parents, and telling them that I had breast cancer. A little aside to it that kind of made me laugh was my mother's reaction was, "You're gonna lose your hair." My dad's reaction was, "Put a cap on it." My journey, thank goodness, thank God, was not a difficult one. I had to have chemo, I had to have radiation. I still suffer from the neuropathy. Other than that, I'm pretty good. As you can see, my hair grew back. I've cut it many times over the years. One of the best things about becoming a member of this society that nobody wants to be a member of is that I have met some of the most wonderful people in the world, including one who's right there. Her story is awesome. I had friends who sat with my sister when I went through my surgery. I have friends who came to the hospital to visit me, brought me food over the months, helped me. I was a teacher. I worked the whole time that I had my chemo. I would take off Thursday for my chemo, work on Friday. If I had any side effects, the doctor said it would be on Saturday. I only happened once. I've never had so much pain in my life. And that was from the medication, not from the chemo. Sunday I rested. Monday I was back at school again. You know, of course I had to explain to my students and some of the other students what was going on. But it's been a journey, and it's like Dr. D said, when you get that mammogram, fortunately I get my results at the same time. But sitting in that waiting room between the time that things squashed and the time that they come back in, you really kind of hold your breath, even like a couple of days before. Just recently, I have blood tests done every year, and this year, for some reason, one of the levels was kind of high, and the doctor said she needed to do it again. I did it yesterday. It's still high, so now I have to find out what's going on with that. But it's an up and down kind of thing, but you learn to live with it. My thing is, my journey has not been that good. I've seen other people who have really suffered through their treatment. I have a couple of friends who have passed away, and I bless every day that my mom is still here after 20 years. Amen. You know, I guess that she's our role model. She was on it a couple of years ago. And get your mammograms, guys. Check yourselves as well. You know, as you know, there are a couple of famous guys who have had, like Richard Roundtree, who actually passed away. But Montel Williams, and just those regular people that, like you said, walk down the street. You know, take care of yourselves and advocate for yourself, because sometimes doctors are not the most conscientious people. I'll put it that way. And everybody enjoy yourself today.